What's up, everybody? I want to say thanks for the response on the first video. It was better than I could have expected. So here we are, 10.5 weeks out. I'm going to walk you through a back day today. I just wanted to go over real quick how my body's been changing the last few weeks. About 2 weeks ago, I was still eating roughly about 120 grams of carbs per meal, 8 ounces of protein per meal with added fats to every single meal. This past week, my coach, Justin Compton, pulled the food back a little bit. Right now, we're doing about 90 grams of carbs a meal, so about 300 grams of rice. So it went down from 120 grams of carbs per meal to about 90 to 100. So I was eating about 800 to 1,000 grams of carbs a day, which is a lot. It was getting pretty tough to slam the food down. But now we're at about 600 to 700 grams of carbs, and that's much more comfortable for me to tolerate, better performance-wise, and I'm gonna start to tighten up really quick. Another thing is we're still leaving cardio out at this point. I have a very fast metabolism, so I can get away with doing a little less cardio just because my body naturally wants to be skinny, so that's not too bad right now. Okay, so today's back day. I'm gonna walk you through one of my typical back days. We're gonna start with a low row. We're gonna move into a pull down. We're gonna go with a chest supported row, reverse pull down, and probably an additional row. And then we're gonna throw in some biceps here at the end. So let's get to it. So, buddy. So we're starting this back day off with a good low row here. I typically always started my back days off with a pullover variation, but recently I made the adjustment to start doing a low row instead. I find it just gets my lower lats nice and activated and primed for the duration of the workout. So what separates this movement here from a traditional cable row is I'm really trying to isolate the lower lats. And when I'm doing this movement, I'm keeping my posture very upright. I'm trying to mitigate any kind of arm mobility, strength driving with the arms, and I'm just contracting my low lats here. So I'm just squeezing the low lats, trying to keep my arms out of it as best I can. All right, so now we're all warmed up. Lower lats are properly engaged. We're gonna get into our Watson lat pull down here. This is one of my favorite pull down variations to do here. Some important points for this movement here is to concentrate on keeping your shoulders pinned right back and moving in a planar motion here. It's able to trigger and target the lower lats much more effectively than a traditional wide grip lat pull down. So as I get into the movement here, I'm hooking my hands. My hands are just hooks in my head. I'm trying not to pull with my arms at all. I get comfortable in the movement. I pin my shoulder blades right back and I drive down. Drive down. All right, so now we're gonna go to our top set here, guys. Gonna utilize a double rest pause again. So I'm gonna go for maximal output on the first aspect of the set. Gonna take about 5 deep breaths, 10 seconds. Gonna hit it again. Take another 5 deep breaths, 10 seconds. Hit it again. If I can get 12 reps on the first set, 6 to 8 on the second, and 6 on the third, I'm happy with that. All right, next guys, we're gonna do the chest supported prime row here. Gonna add extra weight on the top of the movement here. It's gonna help me on the stretch. It's gonna make it a little harder to get out of the hole here. All right guys, so we're gonna go into the top set here. I'm gonna utilize SST on this one. So I'm gonna go for about 10 to 12 reps. Gonna peel a 45 off the middle pin. Gonna go into negative reps. Gonna peel a 45, an additional 45 off the middle pin again. I'm gonna go into slow positive reps. So 3 aspects to this set. All right, so next we're moving into reverse grip lat pull downs. Once again, trying really hard to keep the focus on the lower lat. That's where I want the most development in right now, so we're gonna get after it. So once again, I'm treating my hands like hooks here. I'm getting in a comfortable position where my back is pretty upright. I'm focusing on controlling the stretch every single negative rep, and getting a good squeeze on the bottom rep, part of the rep, in the lower lats. Squeeze and controlling that negative. Squeeze. And the entire time, I'm focusing on feeling it in my lower lats. If at any point the tension comes off the lower lats, then I'm just wasting my time. All right, next we're gonna finish off this back day with the Avenger row. It's gonna be another chest supported row movement. All right, so if you guys have ever used this machine, you already know it's very humbling. It's not gonna take a lot of weight on this machine to get really good contraction. We're gonna start here with 1 plate aside. Realistically, I don't think I'll work past 2 plates aside. I'm focusing on digging my chest into the pad, really getting a good stretch, and squeezing the lower lats again. All right, so we're gonna go into the top set here. Realistically, I'm hoping to get 10 to 12 reps. It's gonna be pretty heavy. Gonna end off the set with some static stretches, just to help drive some more blood flow in. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for the back. Now we're moving into biceps. We're gonna do 2 bicep movements. We're gonna start this off with dumbbell hammer curl. All right, we're gonna finish off this back and bicep day with the prime cable curl. All right guys, that's gonna wrap it up for our back and bicep training day today. We're 10.5 weeks out here. Still sitting pretty good. I'm 270 pounds. Hopefully I'm holding there for a while now. I feel good at this weight. I feel like I'm growing into the show. If you guys enjoyed the video, you like, subscribe, comment down below what workout you wanna see me go through next. And until next time guys, see you later.